The Galactic Council chamber looms in stark, angular shadows, its walls etched with alien hieroglyphs glowing faintly blue. A massive hologram of Earth rotates at the center, labeled Terra, candidate for preservation. The camera pans over rows of elevated podiums, each occupied by indistinct, alien silhouettes. A flickering insectoid form here, a gelatinous mass there. A crystalline figure, Xyral, pulses at the head of the chamber, their voice reverberating through metallic echoes. The verdict is unanimous. Humanity has proven itself a blight. The hologram shifts. Nuclear explosions, smog-choked cities, grainy footage of ancient wars. Xyral's tone sharpens. Aggression, greed, a failure to evolve beyond destruction. The camera lingers on a crumbling ice shelf, then cuts to a decaying rainforest. Your species consumes until nothing remains, even your own home. A close-up of human hands, trembling, presses a button on a rusted control panel. The hologram flickers, replaced by verdant solar farms, children planting trees in cracked soil, diplomats signing a treaty under a banner reading United Terra Accord. A woman's voice, Dr. Li Wei, cracks through the silence. You ignore our progress. We've changed. Xyral's crystalline facets flare crimson. Irrelevant. A dying animal's twitch is not evolution. The camera tilts downward, focusing on Dr. Wei's boots, scuffed, splattered with mud, as she steps forward. Her voice hardens. Then let us prove it. Article 17 of your charter grants a final appeal. A murmur ripples through the chamber. Xyral's podium shudders. A trial by ordeal? You would gamble your species' survival on theatrics. Dr. Wei's hand brushes a locket at her throat. A flashback. A young girl's fingers clasp hers. A crumbling apartment window framing smoke-choked skies. Make them see us, Mom. Back in the present, Dr. Wei's voice steadies. Send us to Zeta 9. Give us one day. The hologram shifts to a desolate planet, its surface rippling with black sludge. Xyral's laughter grates like grinding glass. You claim innocence, yet your creation ravaged that world. Liar. Dr. Wei slams a device onto her podium. A distorted hologram plays, council ships dumping canisters onto Zeta 9. Your terraforming agent mutated. You blamed us to hide your incompetence. The chamber falls silent. Xyral's light dims. The trial proceeds. Survive Zeta 9's atmosphere for 24 hours. If you fail, Terra burns. Dr. Wei's hands tighten. A close-up of the locket snapping open. A photo of her daughter, smiling, a seedling cupped in her hands. And if we succeed, then your species may yet be worth tolerance. The camera pulls back, framing Dr. Wei alone beneath the holographic storm of Zeta 9. Her voice whispers, barely audible. We'll show you more than tolerance. Cut to a shuttle plummeting through Zeta 9's blood-red atmosphere, its hull shrieking. Interior shots. Warning lights flash as Dr. Wei straps herself into a frayed harness. A robotic voice drones. Atmospheric toxicity lethal in 4 hours, 12 minutes. She unearths a makeshift breather mask from a supply crate, her gloves smeared with grease. A monitor flickers, live feeds from Earth. Protesters swarm council embassies, holding holosigns. Let them speak. A child's drawing of a starscape. Dr. Wei traces the screen, then freezes as the shuttle jolts. Outside the viewport, tendrils of black sludge slither across the glass. Her breath fogs the mask. It's already here. The camera lingers on a corroded airlock as she seals her helmet. You wanted monsters, Xyral? Let's see what humans do with your monsters. The airlock hisses open. Acidic wind howls. Dr. Wei steps onto the surface, her boots sinking into ash. The sludge surges, a tidal wave of snapping filaments. She sprints toward a half-buried structure, the camera tracking her dwindling figure against the hellscape. Static distorts the feed. A final transmission crackles. Daylight in 6 hours. Shields at 19%. I've located the bunker. Initiating. The screen cuts to black. The shuttle's hatch groans open, revealing Zeta 9's barren expanse. a cracked wasteland bathed in sickly crimson light. Acidic rain hisses against the hull, etching fractal patterns into the metal. Dr. Wei's gloved hand grips a sensor array, its screen flickering. Atmospheric decay rate, 8.2% per hour. Life signs, null. She drags a salvage cart through the ash, the wheels leaving trails like scars. A low rumble shudders beneath her boots. The ground splits, spewing geysers of black sludge. Coils upward, serpentine, lashing at the shuttle. The camera tracks a tendril slamming into the ship's thruster. Metal dissolves in seconds. Dr. Wei stumbles back, her breather mask fogging with panicked breaths. Not a bioweapon, a terraforming agent. Close-up of her hands frantically dismantling the shuttle's damaged comms panel. Sparks fly as she solders wires to a cracked battery pack. The sludge surges again. She hurls the jury-rigged device, a makeshift EMP, into the advancing mass. A pulse ripples outward. The tendrils recoil, flickering with dying static. Temporary fix, she mutters, ducking into the shuttle's gutted cargo bay. Her torch slices through a steel plate, carving it into jagged armor. She straps the plates to her limbs, the metal clanking as she moves. A monitor blinks. Oxygen reserves, 32%. Shield integrity critical. Outside, the sludge regroups. It oozes over the shuttle, sealing exits. Dr. Wei smears a gel-like fuel scavenged from the engine onto her armor. Burn slow, burn bright, she whispers, igniting a spark rod. Flames erupt along her shoulders, forcing the sludge to retreat. She charges into the storm, firelight cutting through the haze. The camera lingers on her oxygen gauge, 26%, as she staggers toward a skeletal structure half buried in the ash. Collapsed bunker. Its airlock groans as she pries it open with a crowbar. Inside, dust swirls in her headlamp's beam. Shattered consoles line the walls, their screens frozen on corrupted data logs. Her glove brushes a terminal. A hologram flickers. A gaunt alien scientist, their features blurred, voice distorted. Council Directive Zeta 9. Test subject gamma terraform, mutation rate exceeding projections. Containment failed. Dr. Wei's hands tighten. They knew it would go rogue. A drawer clatters open. Inside lies a crystalline vial labeled Neutralization Protocol. Host DNA required. She scans the attached files, genetic schematics, a cure requiring symbiosis with a living organism. Human DNA, adaptive enough to merge without rejection. Flashback. Her daughter's voice, trembling over a grainy call. They're saying we're monsters, Mom. Are we? Dr. Wei's reply, firm. We're survivors. Remember that. Present day. She loads the vial into a rusted injector. The machine whines, needles glowing hot. No guarantees, just hope. Her finger hovers over the trigger. Outside, the sludge rams the bunker, cracks spiderweb across the viewport. Dr. Wei slams the injector into her thigh. The camera shakes, her body convulses, veins blackening. She collapses against a wall, gasping. The sludge pauses, tendrils quivering as if sensing change. Her hand, now mottled with swirling patterns of flesh and oily residue, presses against the glass. The sludge recoils. It hurts, she rasps, stumbling to the terminal. Her corrupted fingerprints activate a dormant system. Monitors flare. Atmospheric reinitialization. 14% complete. A warning blares. The bunker's core overheats. A coolant leak sprays toxic vapor. Dr. Wei tears off her melting armor, using the plates to wedge shut a ruptured pipe. Her oxygen gauge hits 11%. She yanks the breather mask free, strapping it to a vent, siphoning air into the chamber. Come on, she snarls at the progress bar. 38%. As the sludge breaches the airlock, it floods the room, encircling her. She stands, arms spread, her hybridized skin glowing faintly. You want a host? Take me. The sludge engulfs her. The camera drowns in blackness. Silence. Then, a pulse of golden light. The mask peels back, revealing Dr. Wei suspended in the vortex. her body a bridge between human and bioweapon. The terminal chirps, atmospheric reinitialization, 100%, toxicity neutralized. Her mask floats empty in the sludge. The injector clatters to the floor, its vial spent. The sludge retreats, recoiling from Dr. Wei's glowing veins. Her reflection glimmers in a shattered viewport, a grotesque fusion of human and bioweapon. Flesh ripples with oily scales, one eye blazing gold, the other swallowed by inky blackness. She staggers to the terminal, corrupted fingers typing rapidly. Atmospheric stabilization confirmed. Transmitting cure data to Earth. A hologram of Zyril materializes, their crystalline form warped by static. You've contaminated yourself. A fitting end for your species. Dr. Wei's hybridized voice echoes, layered with a guttural growl. You're right. We adapt. Even to your lies. She triggers a broadcast, Zeta-9's restored sky, azure and streaked with sunlight, beams across the galaxy. The council chamber erupts. Alien delegates recoil as the feed exposes their terraforming logs, their voices overlapping in panicked clicks and hisses. Zyril's facade cracks. Terminate the transmission. Dr. Wei collapses, her body fracturing. Golden light bleeds from fissures in her skin. Flashbacks. Her daughter planting a seedling in cracked soil. Will it grow here, Mom? Always, Dr. Wei had said. Life finds a way. Present day. She fumbles with her locket, the photo inside singed at the edges. A recording light blinks on her wrist device. This is Dr. Li Wei. Zeta-9 is stable. The council's logs are attached. Tell my daughter. Her voice splinters. Tell her the stars are ours now. The sludge writhes at her feet, docile. She kneels, plunging her hybrid hand into the mass. It bonds with her, forming a bridge of glowing tendrils. You're not a weapon. You're a tool, and tools can rebuild. The camera pans to the bunker's roof crumbling, sunlight spilling in. Her body disintegrates. Flakes of ash and gold swirl upward, seeding the atmosphere. The bioweapon follows, dissolving into shimmering dust that blankets the dead planet. Green sprouts punch through the ash. On the council screen, Zeta-9's transformation plays live. Zyril's podium fractures. A younger delegate, an avian-like alien with iridescent feathers, steps forward. You called them parasites, but this is creation. Zyril's voice booms. Sentiment weakens order. The trial stands. The avian delegate tears off their council emblem, throwing it at Zyril's form. Then I resign from your order. Others stir, murmurs swelling into shouts. Dr. Wei's final transmission reaches Earth. Crowds gather in silent awe as her message plays on holographic billboards. A child, her daughter, clutches the seedling from the photo, tears cutting through the grime on her cheeks. They see you, Mom, she whispers. I see you. Back on Zeta-9, the camera lingers on Dr. Wei's abandoned helmet. Her breather mask lies cracked, filled with rainwater and a single blooming flower, its petals half Terran, half alien. Zeta-9's crimson skies fade to cerulean, sunlight piercing the ash clouds for the first time in centuries. The camera drifts over regenerating valleys, rivers carving through fertile soil, bioluminescent sprouts carpeting the ruins of the bunker. Dr. Wei's helmet rests atop a rock, rainwater pooled inside nurturing a sapling with iridescent leaves. The Galactic Council's chamber fractures into chaos. Zyril's crystalline form flickers, their voice straining. The trial's outcome changes nothing. Humanity remains. A hologram erupts, footage of Dr. Wei's sacrifice intercut with leaked council logs. The avian delegate steps forward, wings flared. You sentenced them for your sins. We won't be your accomplices. Podiums empty as delegates depart, leaving Zyril isolated. On Earth, crowds surge through streets, holographic banners projecting Dr. Wei's final message. Her daughter stands at a podium, clutching the seedling from the locket. They told us to hide, to be ashamed. But she showed them, we grow where they bury us. The crowd's roar shakes the sky. A Terran salvage ship descends onto Zeta-9. Crew members in patched exosuits uncover Dr. Way's helmet, the sapling now a towering tree. Its roots pulse with golden light, merging Terran oak and alien flora. A crew member places a hand on the trunk. Bioluminescent spores rise, painting constellations in the air. Years later, the Galactic Council reconvenes under a new banner, a twisted vine encircling a star. The avian delegate, now presiding, addresses a hologram of the tree. You feared their chaos, but chaos births galaxies. Cut to Dr. Way's daughter, her lab coat smeared with soil, tending to a grove of hybrid trees. She touches a comms device. A distorted, familiar voice whispers through static. Always, the camera tilts upward. Zeta 9's star shines beside Earth's sun in a once-empty sky.